Just a quick summary of what we learned today. Sometimes we change fractions to repeating decimal. So you got 1 divided by 3, you will get 0.33, etc. The method of indicating a repeating decimal is that dot at the top. So you got 0.3, and then you got that dot at the top. If the number repeat 2 times, in this case repeat 2 times, you put 2 dots on the top. This 2 dot is mean that 0.18, 0.18. So 1a is being repeated many times, so that's why we have these 2 dots. This is straightforward. What about when you want to change repeating decimal to fractions? So you got 0.5. 0.5 means 0.5, 5, 5, and it keep going. We don't have space to keep going writing like this. So another way of writing a repeat number is 0.5, and that dot represents for repeat. So that dot represents for repeating. So in this case, you need to put label number 1 and 2. Number 1 is right here. Number 2 is right here. The first step is multiply by 10. You multiply by 10. So we can say this is left hand side and that is right hand side. Right hand side. When you multiply by 10, you get 1x times by 10, you got 10x. 5.5 you times by 10, you got 5. Once you multiply by 10, you get this. So the next step is you need to get this minus that. So 10x minus x, you got 9x. 5.5 repeating minus 0.5, you got 5. And because you're only interested in x, you get 5 over 9. So that's your solutions for that. You can check your calculator. You get 5 divided by 9, you get 0.555. And that is another way of writing 0.5. And that dot represents for repeating. In this case, you get 2 repeating number. It means 0.75. These are repeating number. 75. Another way of writing that repeat number is to simplify writing that 2 dot in the top. So you can say this equations 1, and then you just put number 2 and you say multiply both sides by 100. So here you multiply by 100. X you multiply by 100. And then on right hand side you multiply by 100. Once you multiply by 100, you get this on the right and you get this on left. And what you do is you get the new one, you minus the old one. So the new one is 100x minus the old one is 1x. You got 99. New one 75.75 minus 0.75, you got 75 left. And you're only interested in x. So you bring this over because opposite of term is divide. So you put this here, and then you simplify it. If you divide this by divide by 5, you got 25, and you divide this, you got by 3. If you divide by 3, you divide by this 3, you got 25, and you divide by 3, you got 33. And you can, that's your answer, right? You can double check by getting 25 divided 33. You get 0.75. Yeah, it's repeating. This is another scenario. When you have this scenario, you notice that they only have a repeating number only 6. So in this case, it means 0.36666. So 6 are repeating multiple times. So here you have equations 1, equations 2, equations 3. So what you do is that in this scenario, you will need to make sure, because this is one represent 2 units, so you times by 100. So when you times by 100, you get this, right? But you're only interested on this repeating number, so you want to make sure that this is become this. This represent this one, 3.6. How you get 3.6? You just times by 10. You times by 10 to get this. Okay, so we don't need this anymore. We don't need that anymore. Okay, so we only interested in this one and this one now. Now you get the new one minus the old one. So you get 2 minus 3. 2 is 100 minus 3 is 90. And 2 minus 3, you got 33. Remember, the 3 are formed from 1. Because 1 is ignored because the 3 is not repeating. So we want the 6 to be repeating. So that's why 1 changed to 3. And then when we only interested in x, we bring it over and we have this as the solutions. We can check the answers by getting this 11 divided 30. You get 0.366 repeating. So that means 0.36. The sense of that. Okay. So whenever you see the word of, it mean multiply. Okay. Of does mean multiply. Don't forget the unit. Okay, to increase or decrease the percentage, we use approach. If increase 70 by 8%, okay, so increase by when an increase, you need to get one starting with 100%, because you increase, then you need to plus with 8%. That's why you have 108%. That's why 100% here, because you plus this to 100. Decrease is mean you get 100 minus 14, and that's your remaining percentage. You got 86% left. And off is mean time. Off is mean time. So from here you can go around from decimal to fractions, and fraction to percentage, etc. You can go around like that. If you want to convert to percentage, remember percentage is mean 100. Percentage, convert to percentage. Times this by 100, you got percentage. Fraction. Fraction is mean fracture. It's something out of something. So 45%, that means 45 break down this fracture into 100. A decimal should be a dot. A decimal should be a dot. So what do? You got 12.5 over 100, and you got a dot. When you divide by 100, this thing moves to the left 2 times, so 0.17125. Scientific notations. Well, the reason we use scientific notations is we want it to be short and nice and neat. If we have a lot of number, we don't have space to write, so we need to write in short form. So the way to write scientific notations is you're going to pick number without zero, this number without zero, so 7, 2, 4, that's without zero, and you count how many zero starting from the first number. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know that it's going to be 6, so just times 10, 5, 6, and that's it, starting from there. Convert to order number. All you have to do is count how many zero here. 5, 8 times how many zero there? 4, right? So you're going to do from here, you count to 4. That's 2, 3, 4. So from here to here are 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's how you got that. Write this to scientific notation. Scientific notation again, because this you're going to pick a number without zero, so 7, 3, and then you will count from here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6, so you're going to do times 10 minus 6, and then you just put that dot in the middle. That means you go back. You want to get this, you go back 6 times to get that. So again, from here, minus, whenever you see minus, it means go to the left. So you have 4, 7, 3, right? 4.73. You start from here, but you go back to 4 times. That's 2, that's 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you're going to put a dot there. That means going back 4 times. So that's the trick. That's how you do it. Remember, significant figure is how many number there. If they say 3 significant figure, you just count from here to here. That's 3 times, right? 3 significant figures. A decimal is anything after the 0. So you can see 0 start from there, you go 3. So 1.725, because you interest after the dot. So decimal is mean after the dot. After the dot is the decimal. The reason is 5 because 4 up before 6. So the number 4 becomes 5.